Hello everybody. So we're going to go back to more SirToys figures, and we're going to go for an interesting set of 3, which I'm going to sneeze. Good times. Interesting set of 3, which initially should have been in 2 packs, but I've only got 3 of the 4. So if we take that one away, I've got those 3. Whatever. So what we're going to have a look at today is, where am I? Yeah. This one, this one, and this one. Let me just move it so you can actually see. Dinobot, budge out of the way, will you, son? Cheers. No, no, no. Bad Dinobot. Bad. Stay there. Okay. Tilt the camera down a bit more. Huzzah. Now, you might remember this guy and a police car being from my, what do they call it, like Firenado set that they sell in B&M. You might even be able to still find them in B&M. And then there was this guy and a helicopter. There was also another version of this that came with a bulldozer. But I think the other 2 sets were in pound stretches in the UK, which again, may or may not be able to find still. Who knows? Now, I believe they are like cheap knockoff versions from a Japanese toy line, which, again, are sold on SirToys or were sold on SirToys. You can try and find them. They might have them in stock. I don't know. But as much as the ones I got were knockoffs, these are slightly further down the knockoff scale, and I'll explain why in a bit. But these are, where's Sideswipe? There he is. These are around the deluxe scale. So you got a nice comparison out of them. I suppose we should start here. No, we'll start there. I believe this one, the original version I've got, which came with the bulldozer from Pound Stretches, was red. It was like a red little sports car, vaguely Lightning McQueenie, but not quite. This is a nice sort of teal. It's not a bad colour. And apparently it's sponsored by Monster Energy drink. So go buy that, everyone who's under 8. Disclaimer, I'm not suggesting that. This is not a kids' channel. Bum, poo and wee. Huzzah. Yeah, I mean, you could do putting the windows in, but I suppose a Sharpie would do that. Or fine Gundam marker, something like that. No lights. Basically, the paint is very lackluster. But it's quite a nice looking car. Can't argue with that. Now we're on to the fire engine or fire truck or whatever you want to call it. And it looks quite like the original. But way, way cheaper. Like, I can't argue. I can't try and deny it. These are way cheaper plastic than the originals. Way cheaper. And they don't feel bad. You just know. You can look at it. You can see how the moulding's done. You can see the glossiness of it. You just know it's cheaper plastic. But he's not bad. He's fine. Got a little raising water cannon, which is always neat. Hold that down. And now we're on to the jet, which so far is the worst of the 3 modes, with the most attempted knockoff Autobot symbol I've ever seen. It's like they put down a stencil, sprayed the silver on, and that's just what was left over. It's great. That being said, it's very stark, just white, little hints of silver, which are very badly applied. If you can see that it's overrun onto this piece. Not very well applied. Originally, this toe piece would fold underneath to make it look more like a Gerwalk, you know, like the Veritech fighters from Macross and Robotech. But this one doesn't. And these pieces used to tab in, like they used to peg in somewhere, and now they don't. They just sort of hang there. So if these ball joints were loose, they just hang down. Fine. Okay, no problem. And I'm worried these are going to fall off. Can I push them back in? Yes. Right, okay. Maybe a dab of glue. Spot of glue on those. Still, it might have a better robot mode than Earthrise Starscream. Yes. Anyway, I have seen V-Gamer's review. V-Gamer's back, everybody! Yay! I might put a link. It depends. I'm kind of busy right now. It's late. I gotta go to bed soon. I'm really not feeling well. I'm trying to force this video out while I still feel well. But yeah, V-Gamer's back. Go check V-Gamer out. Somewhere. V-Gamer11. You'll find it. It's all good. So we'll go for transformations. Ugh. Right, this guy. So first things last, we need to get the bonnet piece, sort of wriggle it forward, and then should just fold underneath. Okay. If you can see here, no you can't, we'll have to turn it over and spoil the magic. Ta-da! It's on these two sliders, so you slide it forward, and then it's a hinge in here, and you fold it over. At which point you pop these side pieces loose, flip out the hands. That one's stiff. Sorry, fold these pieces down. Fold on hinges here. All the way out. And split. And this is the robot in robot mode. Huzzah! And as much as they've really toned down the arms and everything else, what's the head like? Can you see anything of the head? Yeah, there's not a lot there, and the paint makes it look a lot worse than it is. Yeah. But apart from the head being very badly painted, and the arms not being as good, and the fact his hands are kind of always like this, which is a bit weird. He's actually very cute. He's actually very fun. We like him. He's just a nice little generic robot dude in the background. You know, you can imagine him in the background of the G1 comics, just sort of standing there. He wouldn't do much else, but he could definitely stand, and he'd do it with the best of them. And then we'll get this guy. Right. This one's the slightly trickier one, but not so much. So we're going to pop these side pieces loose. If you've got the bigger versions, or you've seen the bigger versions, what are they from? Like Robo Valor? Something like that? I can't for life of me think what it is. And now, these pieces, which are the arms, sort of tab on there, but then they also peg onto this. So I'm going to have to try and sort of wriggle it and hope that the peg doesn't snap. Oh, there you go. It's popped straight off. Okay. So we'll pop this side loose. And then to a ball joint in here. So rotate that out. Rotate that out. And then on ball joints here, you can bring the legs down. Rotate at the waist swivel. Waist swivel, everybody. Around. Close these panels up. Oh, I hope I'm not getting sick. I've had a family member who's been sick all day. Well, pretty much all weekend. So, you know, I had to send them to bed. It's like, no, go to bed, feel better. And if I've cut off them, I'm going to be livid. I don't want what they had. That wasn't well. Anyway, flip out the head. Turn it around. Split the legs. Rotate this down, and then you can turn it. It's on a ball joint in there. So we'll just turn this out first. Bring it down, rotate, and there it is. And it has got a peg, it has got a hole, you can put it in each side, you can take it off completely, but it just means he's got a gun. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm not sure how much of that was in screen. Hooray. But he's alright. He's a cheap, vaguely Optimus Prime-ish kind of thing, you know. Doesn't seem too bad. Not that gappy from the back. He's alright. Although, I don't know if you can see it like here and stuff. It doesn't seem like it wants to hold together very well. See like the gaps? Yeah, you can definitely see that. Doesn't feel as good as that one. But, oh well. You go there. Actually, go back a little bit, give me some space. We'll transform this one. Hooray! So what we do is turn it over, and you know how to transform it. I'm going to fold this one through, and peg it in. Although the peg doesn't want to stay in. Bring the arms out. Extend the legs. and split. And that's it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, there you go. Now, all my complaining aside, I really like this colour scheme. The purple and the white actually looks really nice. It's a very light pinky purple, but it is still purple. Where's that? Not want to play very well. It's nice enough from the back. I mean, I wish the wings folded, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And again, he looks very nice, but he's very much more this kind of plastic than this plastic. I'm not sure what, he's somewhere in between. I don't know why there's a difference between these two's plastic, but there definitely is. Now, let's do a quick size comparison before I run on to other things. Siege Sideswipe. So I'm not going to say Voyagers. They're good sized deluxes. I mean, this is the oversized Sideswipe. That is a Voyager. So they're not Voyagers. They're decent sized deluxes. Age of Extinction Bowley. You get what I'm picking up? Good guys. Okay, you budge out as well. There you go. Now, the main selling point of these were that the two sets could combine, and then if you got the other two sets, you could actually interchange them, which is kind of cool. You know, like the Crash Combiner guys from Combiner Force. Yeah. So let's get into that. So what we need to do here is just fold the head away. The head doesn't fold away. Okay, well, I'm sure they've thought around that. Let's move on to this one. So you sort of shove the arms at the back, and we'll fold his head away, and you fold it away. And then there's a nice big hole there to combine with. There's no hole to combine with. But I'm sure they've thought of that. That's fine. We'll leave that there. Stay. And this guy, what you need to do is just raise up his shoulder, his arms here, raise up this, and then this entire section will split on hinges that are So it would appear that these don't actually combine. And yes, I'd worked that out before the review. I'm not quite that stupid. So what you've got here is the main sort of robots without the combining gimmick. And it's dealer's choice if you like that or not. I mean, this guy I still really like. This guy's still awesome. That guy's okay, although could it be better? And this guy, he's the worst plastic, which is sad. But if you threw a decent lick of paint at it, because the plastic isn't going to fall apart, it just doesn't feel nice. But the transformation's the most in-depth of the three, and he still does it fine. I'm not worried he's going to break on me. So all he really needs is a good lick of paint, and he'd be fine. I'm not going to do it, but someone could. If someone likes the look of these guys and thought the transformation gimmicks were just making them fiddly. Because that's the thing, you get like these guys, Battle Trap. Yeah, Battle Slash, Road Trap, Battle Trap, yeah. As much as it's great that these do, because these basically do the same thing. He turns into legs, he turns into legs. But he's got vehicle mode, robot mode, legs. And as great as these are, and as much as I love them, not having the combined part allows it to be more of what it is, just the robot itself. So that guy comes off really well from it. He seems okay. He could have been better, but he seems okay. And this guy, as much as the plastic just... For some reason, I don't like the plastic on this guy. I don't know why. I honestly can't place my finger on it. I don't know if it just seems worse than the other two. If he was on his own, he'd be alright. But if you painted him so you could lose the glossiness of the paint, you couldn't see it, you wouldn't even think about it. He'd be great. Because he hasn't got the combine mode. I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting. Who knows? But that's it. You know what? I do feel rough. I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'll try and upload this before I fall asleep, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I need to go. So I should be ugly. I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye.